Is Herbalife product safe for breastfeeding? Welcome back to my channel, everyone. This is Jing here from Authentic Energy. I'm here to help you become body confident, healthier, and happier with the right wellness strategies so you don't have to stress over dieting, food restrictions, or calorie restrictions, and what other people think of you. If you want weekly tips on body confident lifestyle, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know when my next video comes out. Okay, ladies and mamas, and this is the video for all of you. I know that I've been receiving so many questions from you asking, is Herbalife safe for breastfeeding? Especially after I launched my last video during my pregnancy about Herbalife safety during pregnancy. Now here comes the next big question. How about breastfeeding moms? Okay, the good news is I am breastfeeding right now myself, so I'm very happy to make this video and to answer this question for a lot of you mamas out there. Especially a lot of you guys are very anxious to know, if you can take Herbalife or not during your breastfeeding phase, right? So before I get into the meat of today's video, I do have to let everyone know that Herbalife products have actually been tested to demonstrate safety for pregnant women and also for women during breastfeeding. Okay, so the products have been tested to be very safe. However, the first person that you do want to talk to is not me. Okay, although you're watching this video, but don't turn it off. The first person you want to talk to is actually your doctor or your health provider. Okay, especially those of you that have like health conditions, if you have existing health conditions, or if you have certain like dietary, special dietary requirements or special health needs, that you or your baby actually have special health needs, then you actually should be talking to your doctors. And if you're thinking about changing your diet, changing the way you eat, or introducing supplements, you've never been on supplements or you've never had Herbalife before, then you should actually talk to your doctor first. Okay, so this video is purely for entertainment and education purpose, and everything I'm sharing here is actually based on my personal experience and also my coaching experience, and also based on the results of a lot of people in our community. So if you do have health concern or serious concerns, please do talk to your doctor first. Okay, so as I mentioned, that Herbalife products have been tested to be safe for pregnant women and also for breastfeeding women, but you do have to remember that everybody is different, right? And apart from consulting your doctor, it is also very important to know that while you're breastfeeding, everything that you eat goes to your baby, right? So similarly to when you are pregnant, everything that you eat, you put into your body, it goes into the baby making. Now that you're breastfeeding, so that your milk, the milk that your body's making, basically draws all the nutrients from the food that you eat, right? And the food that you eat goes into your body and it does all the wonderful things, and your breast milk draws the nutrient from the food that you eat. So what you put into your body is very important. Now, some of you guys are probably asking me like, I thought Herbalife was good for weight loss, and I do want to lose weight in my postpartum phase. What do I do? Now, I want you guys to remember these three things. Take notes of these three key things before I go ahead and recommend products to you guys. Okay, number one is when you're breastfeeding, it's important for you to take in nutrient-rich food. Okay, nutrient dense food, meaning that you want to eat a bit of everything. You want to eat all the nutritious food instead of eating junk food or eating nothing. So speaking of nutrient dense food, while you're breastfeeding, it is very important for you to pay extra attention to nutrients such as calcium, protein, and omega-3. Point number two, while you're breastfeeding, you should not focus on calorie restriction. Okay, you should not even think about weight loss right now. So the studies have actually shown that, on average, women who are breastfeeding actually need extra 500 calories per day. Why is that? That is because breastfeeding takes a lot of energy, like a lot of energy. And also breastfeeding, some of you may already know that burns a lot of calories, right? So if you're not eating enough calories, then then as a result, you're actually not producing enough milk for your baby. So if you want to produce good quality and good quantity amount of milk for your baby, then you do need to have the right calorie. Okay, so good calories, not calories from like, popcorns and chips. We're talking about calories from nutrient-rich food. Okay, now point number 3 is that while you're breastfeeding, there are certain things that you do have to limit or avoid, things like alcohol or caffeine or certain allergens. Right? You guys probably have already heard from your doctors. If you have already spoken with your doctors, alcohol may not be so good for the baby, but we're not talking about like, if you have a drop of alcohol, it may kill your baby. It's not really like that. It's still safe to have your like moderate amount of alcohol. But personally, I actually don't recommend my clients to actually drink alcohol. So if you can really limit, like minimize alcohol, do that. And also caffeine, minimize it. Although it is safe to consume about 200 to 300 milligrams of caffeine a day while you're breastfeeding, but personally speaking, when I coach my clients, I take out the caffeine altogether. Okay, and number 3 is allergen. So some of you may notice that it depends on the person, right? Some of you are fine. Some of you may notice that your babies may show signs of like certain allergies. So you may want to look into cutting out certain food allergens such as like eggs and dairy, what else, nuts or soy, right? So these are some of the things that you have to make a note of first. Okay, so which Herbalife products do I recommend and which ones do I use myself? Firstly, I still keep my morning breakfast routine going. However, I take out the herbal tea. Okay, so because I do want to keep the caffeine consumption to the minimum or to 0. So when it comes to coaching my clients and also coaching myself, I actually take away the herbal tea altogether. So for the breakfast, I just do the aloe vera, okay, aloe vera and also the Formula 1 shake together with the protein. Okay, so I recommend having the aloe vera first in the morning because as new moms, our bodies really need a lot of hydration, right? Especially when you're breastfeeding, then like the more hydration we have, the better it is for our body to produce the milk. When you're dehydrated, it doesn't help with milk production. And the most essential part is our F1, the Formula 1 nutrition shake, okay, because it's packed with so much essential nutrients. It's packed with the right balance of your macronutrients, your protein, your fats, your healthy fats, and also your carbs. So I love it. I've never stopped consuming Formula 1 shake throughout my pregnancy, and ever since I gave birth to my baby, I've been still drinking this every single day, at least once a day, sometimes twice a day. Okay, and next up we have the protein drink mix. So in some of your countries, you may not have this. So this is only available in, I believe, some European countries, in Canada and US. But in most of the other countries, you have the personal protein powder, the PPP, as the other version of the protein booster. So I highly recommend it because as breastfeeding moms, our body needs a lot of that good protein to help with the milk and also for our own health as well, right? So the protein, the Formula 1 shake, and also your aloe vera to drink in the morning and throughout the day. And of course, some of you may have concerns about soy, right? If soy is a allergen that you want to avoid, then you also have the Formula 1 Select option, which gives you the alternative plant-based protein. So the protein from Select comes from quinoa, pea, and also rice. Okay, so that can be quite safe for a lot of you out there. And next up, as I mentioned, that when you're breastfeeding, it's very important to pay extra attention to calcium, right? Because your milk is very rich in calcium. You give the calcium to your baby, and then your body actually could be deficient in calcium. So it's very important for you to take some extra cal. So in Herbalife, we have extra cal as the calcium booster for your body. So I take that every day. And of course, not to mention my favorite, the Herbalife line, the omega-3. Okay, so omega-3 is super important for the baby's brain and the nervous system development. So when you take this, right, you give it to your baby. And of course, apart from getting the supplements, remember to eat fatty fish, and also you can get your omega-3 from healthy nuts as well. And if you're on some kind of prenatal multivitamin, then I'll say you can actually keep consuming that even during your postpartum time, right? So if you're still on that, if you still haven't finished your prenatal multivitamin, you can continue to consume it. But of course, get your okay from your doctor first before you continue, right? Apart from that, I'll say, if you're not taking any multivitamin, I'll say the Herbalife multivitamin is also very good. I will actually highly recommend you to take the multivitamin from Herbalife as well. Here's a really cool product which is not available outside of USA, so you can only get this in USA. It's called the New Mom for Wellness. How incredible is that? So New Mom for Wellness is a special shake booster. It's something that you add to your morning shake or your snack shake, right? And this special booster is actually formulated with extra nutritional booster that a breastfeeding mom and new mom needs, right? So you're looking at certain multivitamins and minerals to support your healthy mental performance and your focus. It also contains folate to reduce fatigue. And it also contains vitamin B6 that actually really helps with the hormonal regulation, your hormone regulation, which is really, really important for moms. So these are my recommended products from Herbalife. And of course, there are a lot more products that you can take as well. But at the end of the day, as a breastfeeding mom myself, I know how important it is for your body to get that optimal nutritional boost. So as long as you can take some of these recommended products, I personally think that's actually enough for you. And of course, make sure that you go and talk to your doctor if you have concerns about the products. You can simply just take the products with you along with the labels and show the ingredients to your doctor and just ask your doctor if it's okay for you, especially those of you who have special health needs, health conditions, or special like dietary restrictions. Definitely talk to your doctor first. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope that this video has answered some of your questions about products during breastfeeding. And of course, I welcome everyone to ask me questions. Drop your question in a comment below. And of course, if you're a breastfeeding mom, if you're already on Herbalife, let me know which products you're taking. So thank you so much for being here, guys. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when my next video comes out. And of course, if you guys are interested in working with me, I welcome you all to come and join my Body Confidence Mastery program. This is a great chance for us to work together, for me to help you build your body confidence and build your body balance, your body wellness together. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. I look forward to seeing your comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Thank you.